Ladies, I'm so sorry. I'm late. I'm late because my son, who lives out of town, and his girlfriend just popped in, and we've been waiting to see them all evening. So, he got here at 7:57. So, I had to see him for a little bit. He's still here, and he's gonna pop in a little bit to tell me bye. I'm gonna fix my fan super fast. Hey, Linda. Hey, Joan. I'm gonna fix my fan really fast because my assistant didn't put it on me and I'm already hot. Hi, I'm back. Okay, I hope that's not too loud. Could somebody tell me if you can hear me really well over that fan? If it's distracting, I will turn it lower. Good, decent. Hey, Sandy. I'm gonna give about one more minute for people to join. Y'all tell me if the fan's too loud in the background. No? Yes? No? Can hear me fine. Hey, Miss Ann, thank you. Thanks for joining. Okay, because the room that I'm in, that I have turned into my Cami room, is an addition to our house that the central air and heat doesn't run through, and it definitely needs a fan in here. And then I also have a light shining on me so you guys can see my wrinkly face. And we're gonna get started. So thank y'all for coming. And I want to introduce myself. Most of you who are actually on right now either already know me or have bought camis from me or just sort of know me, but I am Rosalind Rocca, and I post on the page as Cajun Cami Girl. That helps me out because I don't get thrown in Facebook jail because Facebook thinks that I'm spamming or something. So I am one and the same, Rosalind Rocca, Cajun Cami Girl. So I'm super excited to be here with you guys tonight. Miss Linda has her camis already. Miss Linda, maybe you can post real quick something about how much you like your camis, what's your favorite thing about them. Miss Ann Brown just recently got her camis and she loves hers. So give some thumbs up or something. Post something about how in the comments about what you like about your camis so far for everyone else that's on. Hey Deidre, thanks for coming. Okay, I'm gonna jump in. Hey Allison, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on first things first. Let's do that. First things first, we normally run the parties for 1 week. Occasionally, some people only get paid twice a week, twice a month. Some people get paid once a month. Sometimes when that happens and a hostess knows that her guests need a little more time to be able to order, we can extend those parties at the hostess's request. But in general, parties run for 7 days. So you have a few days left. Obviously, we just started this party, but don't hesitate and put off and put off and put off. Get with me for your sizing and styling recommendations. Have that done. That way, if you're needing to wait till Friday to get paid or whatever, you already have that done. Because sometimes towards the end of the week, I just get slammed with those requests and I can't get back to everybody quite as quickly as I would like. So that's just a little tidbit of information about that. Another thing that I would like to make sure you ladies know is that I do not give out the ordering link in the party anywhere. So if you're searching for that, it's not there. The reason I do that is because when I first started as a new stylist in mid-July, there's my other assistant right there. This is Jenna.
Hi.
She's my assistant. Oh, and I forgot to introduce Ruby. You guys see her? This is Ruby. This is, move that over for a minute. This is my other assistant that I just got my mannequin. She is modeling our lace full supports. This one, as you can tell, is a little bit too big for her, even with the petals, but that's the one that she decided to try on today. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about, is why I don't give the ordering link out in the party. These camis do not fit like a bra. So just because you wear okay, for example, I used to wear a 38 double D bra. And if you have gentlemen or young kids around, I want you to know that I do normally show my cami that's on my body while I am doing this live. So I'm gonna let you know that ahead of time. I'm not gonna do it just yet in case you have young children or some eyes around you, I do want to be respectful of that. But what happens was people were ordering their camis because I was giving out the link, and they were like, oh, I wear a 36C bra, I'm gonna order a 36 cami. Well, that bra might be 5 or 6 years old and is now stretched out to a 40, and you've gained weight and yada yada, you've ordered a 36, you get it in, it's too tight, and you hurry up and return it without ever having talked to me at any step in the game, and you've convinced yourself that Ruby Ribbon does not work for you, when in fact that is not the case. So I ask up front that you get with me for sizing and styling recommendations for that reason alone. I'm going to ask a preset set of questions to help me size you. Miss Ann says she wants to order another one. They're the most comfortable camis she's ever worn. No more bras for me. That is like, that's it. That's what we aim for. Miss Linda says they're very comfortable. They don't pull on your shoulders and they don't ride up on the bottom. Absolutely. We're going to show all the features of those things in just a minute as to why both of those ladies are speaking the truth here. So get with me for sizing and styling recommendations. After that happens, some of the ladies in this party, maybe because they were in another party, I'm going to send you, when your order ships, I'm going to send you a little snippet of information about how you need to try them on. There's a video included in there that shows how to put them on, how to adjust. Hey Nikki, thanks for popping in. You said you were going to be sleeping past 7. I was about to call you a while ago. Anyway, thanks for coming on. Nikki loves hers. Miss Ann is Nikki's mom. Most of y'all probably know that already because we have a lot of relatives in this party. But what was I talking about? Trying on. Okay, the video, the message I send you is going to show you how to try them on and how to try them on and how to adjust them. Because sometimes when you get your cami, there's two things that happen that convince people that something went wrong. The first thing is that they are unaware that when you first get your cami, that is the tightest it's ever going to be. The reason being is this fabric that our camis are made out of is called Intimi. It is a variable compression fabric that breathes. You can kind of see through there. See where you see through? Okay, those are areas of what I call give. On the sides, it's kind of harder to see in the black, but sometimes we can see. Okay, right there. Areas where you can see through are areas where these camis give. But the other part of the fabric, where it's thicker, where you're not seeing through, is the actual compression fabric. What happens is when you first get that cami, that is the tightest it's ever going to be because it's just straight fresh from the factory. When you get your cami the first day, I'm not going to go through this in super detail because it's going to come through the message I send you. Try it on for a little while when you're fresh and clean, okay? No deodorants, no perfumes, no lotions, no powders. Don't get anything on it. Wear it for just a few minutes. Message me immediately. I've seen more sets of breasts in the last 3 months than I've seen my whole life, okay? You're not going to show me something that's going to embarrass me in any way, shape, or form. You can send me a picture. I have a lady that me and her mom and her daughter, they were all together. We FaceTimed so that I could show her how to adjust her cami better, and that's all it took. They are all in love. She's having a super successful party herself right now. So that is what I want. I want the feedback. If you think it's too tight, it's probably not. You just haven't given it enough time to warm and form to your body. If you came to my house and you tried on one, or I went and did a sizing session for you or your family and friends, the ones that you have tried on have already been tried on by several people, and they've had that chance to for that fabric to loosen up and give. So yours is not going to be like that when you first get it, but we're going to work together, and as I tell everybody, we are going to work together till we are both smiling. There is a rare chance that I will missize you. There is a rare chance that the style I recommended for you does not fit your body type. That being said, please strongly consider my recommendations. I do not give specific recommendations in order to make more of a profit. I am going to recommend the cami that fits your body, okay? Do not get on the website, do not share the website with your friends, and they're gonna run off and order the one that they think looks the best, because that might not be the one that's best for your body. That being said, I'm gonna let my assistant take over for just a second, and she's gonna get started showing you the camis.
Okay, so we're going to start off showing the sports demi or demiette. So this is the sports. Unlike the other demis, it does not have molded cups, 2 different molded cups. So it is more of a sports bra and more supportive. It also for doing running and working out and so forth.
Thank you, Jenna. I needed to get some water and I had a little cough that came upon me, excuse me. So Susan says, I am ready to burn my bra. Hey, I'm so glad you mentioned that. Not literally bra burning, but you're excited and you're in here, so I want to talk about one other opportunity before we go any further into the camis. Nikki has hosted a party. Miss Joan is a hostess, and Miss Linda is one of my former hostesses, and they can and Rochelle, oh, I'm so glad. Yes, Rochelle got hers today. Oh, yep, come on in. Excuse me, my sons are gonna come tell me bye. You gonna leave it?
How many viewers you got?
I don't know how many viewers I got. I'm about to get a bunch more viewers from my handsome son, huh? Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Thanks, Isaac. Goodbye.
Ole, ole.
Ladies, tell him to leave. Wait, I gotta tell Riley bye. Bye, Riley. This is my son's girlfriend. This is Riley. Bye. Love you.
Love you.
All right. Okay, in a minute. Get that out your mouth. Thank you for letting my family pop in here. I love my family, and that's the big reason why I do this job, to help us pay off some debt and provide more memories for my family. We're going to start going on more vacations and having some time together. So back to where I was, hostessing. If you already have some camis and you absolutely love them, definitely consider hosting your own show and sharing the cami love with your friends and family. The Hostess Rewards, Ruby Ribbon is very generous in their Hostess Rewards, and I'm actually going to come back to this because a lot of you are here to see the camis, and that's what we're going to focus on. I'll come back to hostessing and possibly even the styling opportunity, which we have a brand new deal that Ruby Ribbon brought back today. And please, assistant, remind me to talk about stylist opportunity. Okay, my assistant showed y'all the sports demiette, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all that most of the camis have a full-length cami and a corresponding demiette. Let me put this a little closer. There. Y'all don't need to see all this other business down here. My cami doesn't fix all that. I'm going to push the comments to the side for just a second. Okay, so the sports demiette comes in black. Oh, y'all can still see all that. Let me scooch up. The sports demiette comes in black, and it also comes in power pink. I do not have one, but it also comes in a black that has another section that extends further up about to here. It's black and white. So if you want a little more coverage with your sports demiette, go for the black and white option. Okay, the next thing we have, and these are fairly new, that Ruby Ribbon came out with, is the nursing collection. Okay, these are absolutely fabulous. This is our nursing demiette, as you can see, because it's the shorter one. And here is the little clips where it clips down for breastfeeding. Very nice. It has a shelf bra inside, so you can put your, see if y'all can see that. Okay, see, it has the little shelf bra. You can put your nursing pads in there. You can also put your pedals in there, but you don't have to have the shelf bra for your pedals, and I'll tell you why. The nursing demi and the Nursing Cami are our absolute most supportive of the entire collection, okay? Here's our Nursing Cami, full length. The reason being, if you think about a nursing breast, it is super heavy and super dense. So Ruby Ribbon designed, if you can see, can you see how there's kind of a, wish I could hold this up, a W. There's like a W shape there. Okay, that is an extra band of support. Here, it goes like this. And then there's another one across that all of ours have the band here. But for the nursing, Ruby Ribbon added that extra spot right there. Goes just like this. And that is going to hold up some very large, very heavy girls. So I have recommended the Nursing Cami to a lot of ladies who are nowhere in their childbearing years who are not nursing. If gravity has kind of given you a little, you know, it's gone against you, and you've been large, if you have nursed a lot of babies, you know they get big and they kind of deflate. So I might recommend a Nursing Cami or Demi if you tell me that your breasts are very heavy and you want them back where God put them. So our next collection, this, guys, is literally brand new this, literally brand new this month. This is our pinup collection. Look at this, how beautiful and feminine. Let me turn that around. So sorry. Okay, the pinup collection I call date night collection because it's very feminine and very kind of, you know, va 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 boom. I think, I don't know if it's Nikki that has this one on her wish list. I'm not sure, but it's really pretty and super feminine and really, you know, like I said, just really helps you feel like $1,000,000. It has, if you can tell, it has a V-neck and the razor back with this beautiful lace detailing on the back. If you're worried about the lace irritating your skin, there's another layer of fabric in between the lace and your skin, so that will not happen. So that's our beautiful lace demiette. Pin-up demiette. And this is our pin-up cami. It has the plunging V neckline, and it has the V back, a super low back. If you can see, let me see if I can hold it correctly. The back is lower than the front. That is for all those beautiful dresses that, you know, you lovely ladies wear with a back that you don't want your straps and everything to show. And it also has this, the silicone gripper at the bottom is actually your lace. So we're going to talk about that super quick. Everybody asks, let me grab this one. Everybody asks, do the camis roll? You're probably used to wearing a tank top or a, Joan, it was alive on the bras, but it's Angie. Okay, I'm not sure who she's referring to, so I apologize. Do they roll? Thank you. This here, okay, you can usually see really well. Let me turn it to the side. Okay, right here, this is a medical grade silicone gripper. That runs all the way along the bottom of the cami, front and back. That is going to go flush against your skin, and that is what is going to keep the cami from rolling all day. I do have a couple of ladies, very rarely, but for some reason they may have drier skin, or maybe they did have lotion or powder or something on, that the gripper doesn't seem to grip, and they're calling me and texting me telling me that their cami is rolling. Super quick trick for that, moisten that strip or your actual skin very, very slightly, not wet, but just damp, and then put that gripper flush around the bottom of your skin. That'll usually seal it immediately, and you should have no more problems the rest of the day. Our next collection is the original. This is our original demiette. This is your go-to comfort solution for if you're looking for comfort over anything else. Consider the original collection after, obviously, if that's what I recommend to you. The original is just a little more relaxed. A lot of people wear these for their for their weekend bra, I use that word loosely, they wear them to sleep. They do wear them for everyday use, absolutely, but they're not going to be as supportive as a full-length cami. The original Demiette is not. They are great, trust me, they are supportive and they're fabulous, but just the design of it is not for example, they only go up to a 40. So think of it that way. If you're bigger than a 40, then I can't recommend this to you anyway. But it has a nice wide back, as you can see, which is going to give you that back support and the posture support that all of our camis provide. So that's the original Demi. This is the original in a light support. The difference between our light support and our full support is two different things. The light support all have the shelf bra, and they have one layer of our Intime fabric. So light support, yes, it does mean here, but it mostly means here. Hey, Melanie. It mostly means here. You're going to get a light hug instead of a more firm hug. So that's our light support original. The original collection is the shortest as far as torso of all of our demis and I'm sorry, all of our camis. And the second thing that makes it different is it has the shortest of the adjustable straps. That's maybe, I don't know, 3 inches or so of adjustment that you get there. So if you're super long here, this is not going to work for you. I had a lady that is, sorry, let me rephrase that. If you're super short, it's challenging. But there is a cami for every body type, but not every cami is going to work for everybody. That's why you need to get with me. So this is the original in a full support, and you can see, you know, where the torso, this is made for a shorter or a medium torso lady. The next collection is the sheer collection, and this is our sheer Demiette. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I just find it super feminine. It has this little extra bit of sheer here, which goes up pretty high. And if you wanted that to show, if you had a lower cut shirt, that would be super beautiful and feminine to actually let that piece show. So that's the sheer. One good feature, assistant, I don't know if I taught you this. Our sheer Demiette has a built-in hook right there that turns it into a razor back. So that's for all those awesome tank tops and these cute little shirts that y'all all love to wear. This is a great option. This is a great everyday option if you do not want the full support around your tummy. A lot of people like them both. Some people go with the shorter ones for their everyday option, and they opt to have the full-length cami for special occasions. I wear my full-length one every day, no matter where, no matter what. But everybody's different. This is our sheer light support. You can see on the sides, let me see, hold on. You can see the sheer fabric on the sides. That is where this one is going to be. Part of what's going to make it less slimming and less supportive is because it has that big panel on the side that's not going to slim as much on the sides. C-cup on down for a light support. This is our sheer full support. It has the V-neck. It has the beautiful sheer panels here. I'm going to show you this one in silver. Hold on. So y'all can see some of the various colors actually. Okay. This is the sheer full support in silver. This is such a beautiful, rich color, ladies. I don't know if it shows through. You can really see the shimmer on there because of my lighting. Maybe not. This is absolutely one of my favorite colors in our cami collection. So sheer here, V-neck. This is a medium length. As far as obviously the Demiettes are all short, but out of the full length camis, this one is more of a medium length. This is great for you ladies who like to show a little cleavage. This is perfect for that. It has the sheer V in the back as well. Okay, so we talked about do they roll. We're going to talk about the next question I get asked the most often is, are they hot? I'm going to show you again why they're not hot. I'm about to. She's like, you didn't show all the lace collection. I know. Okay. Again, once again, where you're seeing through the fabric is, I'm going to answer two questions in one. Where you're seeing through the fabric is that single layer. The double fabric there is moisture wicking. What that means is, as you are living your life in your cami, which you can do, which I do every day. I'm a dog groomer. I have a 4-year-old son that I somewhat chase around. My assistant actually chases him more than me because I'm old. See all this gray hair? And I go to the gym in mine. I literally, when I wake up in the morning and to get dressed, I put my cami on. I don't take it off till bedtime. You can move in these because of this variable compression fabric. Regular shapewear like Spanx and those other nationally known brands have 360-degree compression fabric, which means that this thick fabric is all the way around, top to bottom, 360. Ruby Ribbon thought of that. They want you to be able to live your life in your camis, and therefore they gave all those areas of give on the sides, a little bit on your back. You can bend, you can twist. Earlier, I can't, but my assistant said you can do cartwheels in these. Yes, you can. I have ladies who just ordered from me who are like ranch hands. You know, they do a lot of rodeo girls and things like that. So they can do all their ranch chores and their farm chores and ride their horses and everything else in their camis. The next collection is the lace. This one is so beautiful, y'all. This is the lace demiette. Look at that beautiful lace trim on the bottom. Again, it's not a true lace. It is the silicone gripper that they made to look like lace. So that is what's going to keep your cami down. It has the V-neck, and it has the wide back to give you the posture support, and the beautiful little trim wear. The lace collection, not the demiette, so I apologize. The lace in the full support has a nice feature to it. The back straps can come apart and you can crisscross them. That does two things. It gives you more lift, and sorry, trying to give my camis to my assistant. It'll give you more lift, and it allows you to wear the tank top like racerback. This is the lace in the light support. You can see the lace trim and detail here. That gives you another little fit. This one is like, it's like an elasticy lace, so again, it's not itchy or kind of weird. This is the blue floral. It's actually a discontinued pattern, but there are still a few left, and I think they actually just changed this to where you can only get this pattern in a Hostess reward. I don't think the regular customers can order it. So we have one more to show you as far as the camis and demis go, and this is our tank. The tank cami is a lot like what it sounds like a tank top. There is no adjustable strap. Otherwise, everything about it is almost exactly like the original cami. So you've got full support, you've got a nice wide cushioned strap, you just don't have any adjustment. A lot of different body types can actually wear this one, which is interesting to me because it's super similar to the original. I personally am a lace full support girl. I've tried the original and didn't care for it, but I tried the tank and I loved it. Speaking of, we were talking about all different sizes and shapes of women that can wear our camis and demis. I'm going to show you one more color just to show color. This is a lilac. This is a beautiful lilac. This is a lace full support in a size 48. We also have other sorts of shapewear. We have shaping briefs. Okay, this is a regular shaping brief. You can kind of see the see-through fabric there as well, where it shapes and where it gives, so it doesn't constrict you. We have boy shorts. We have thigh-high waist slimmers. Tons of shapewear for the entire body. And we also have amazing leggings. I don't have mine on tonight. This is one of them. This is just a straight leg. It's called a straight leg ponte pant. It has a, you can see it there kind of. It has a seam that goes all the way down the front. These are actually really dressy, even though they're super stretchy and comfortable. They look super dressy. You can dress them up a lot. And I have a pair of the Orinor, I'm gonna forget what they're called now, lounge pants. They are dreamy, they have pockets, and they're amazing. So that is basically our collection. I do want to show you how to size, and I do want to show you the pedals. Okay, these are the pedals. They come in this little bag, and this is amazing. This is your lingerie bag. Your pedals you will need to hand wash, but you only need to do so about, I don't know, when you find that it's time, you know, if they start to smell or if you sweat a lot, you can wash them more often. If you don't, you know, you can just wear them over and over. You don't need a new set of pedals for every cami. I would suggest one set of pedals maybe for every 3 camis. You'd be just fine. But your pedals are going to come in this bag. This bag, one of those, let's do this, camis. This bag perfectly fits 1 cami, okay? So you can either hand wash them, that is your choice, or you can put your cami in that little bag. There's 1 cami, perfect size, and you can wash that in your washing machine on gentle cycle, cold water, and then hang or flat dry. That being said, I really want to make sure you ladies understand how badly you're gonna want more than one. Some of you ladies that already have one, tell them they're gonna want more than one. Because see this? These are two of my old torture devices. This was my everyday bra. Look at that underwire. Look how stiff that is. That sucker went all the way up here. And you know what? When these break, where do they break, ladies? Right there. And they poke you right there all day long. The second place, where do they break? Right here. They don't just kind of break right here where you might could get away with it through the day. No. This was, see that big old thing? That was me every day. The other thing is this one here. This one does not have underwire because, and this is my little quick story about how I got into Ruby Ribbon. This is my $85 bra that sat in the back of my closet. This is a sports bra that I was fitted for at a lingerie shop not too far from me. I'm not going to mention them because they do a good job at what they're supposed to do with what they have. But I went to a breast specialist. About 3 years ago, I started seeing a breast specialist. Hey Diane, welcome. And my mom is a breast cancer survivor. I'm wearing pink today, and I'm showing off a lot of pink because of October being breast cancer and breast health awareness month. So because I have a history of breast cancer in my family, and because I'm not exactly a spring chicken, I have fibrocystic breast tissue. So we're always watching different lumps and things like that, and I very much believe in being proactive with your breast health. So about 3 years ago, my OBGYN nurse practitioner strongly suggested that I start seeing a breast specialist. Excuse me. One of the very first things she told me was,
ditch the underwire.
Ditch the underwire. That is correct. Ditch the underwire. And she didn't really explain why. She just said it's not good for you. It's making you sore and yada yada. So I didn't do a whole lot of health research. I just kind of trusted her, and she gave me the list of several bra shops. Now my breast specialist is in Baton Rouge, so I wasn't going to just go over there. I just don't like to travel, so I found a local one. But she said go to a specialty shop and get fitted for a proper size non-underwire bra. This is what I came home with, okay? One of them, because it's all I could afford. And in the store, when I first tried it on, and this is the inside, it has a cushiony cups because I need those, because the same reason you're going to need pedals, it had to be so tight here that I couldn't actually wear it. I couldn't live in it. I think this bra has been on my body a total of 2 hours, like ever. So here we are 3 years later. And a friend of mine, an Axe sister of mine, invites me to a party, just like you've been invited to. And I'm watching all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, so it's not gonna hold me up, or it's gonna be uncomfortable, or it's gonna be hot, or I had tons of things I was skeptic about. So I did not automatically start messaging the stylist, obviously, because I did not know her. I was messaging my friend and asking her all these questions. She said, just ask the questions in the party, just, you know. And I was like, well, but I trust you. And that's where most of you are right now. You don't know me. You might think I'm some sort of just saleswoman, but I'm really not. I found a product that I love, that works for me, that I'm comfortable with, and I share it with other women because I think every woman deserves to know that Ruby Ribbon exists. Before I was invited to that party, I did not know that. So I finally took a chance, and I was gonna order my cami, and that was kind of a slow work week for me. So I said, how else can I help her out? How about I host a party? I can earn camis for me, and I'm helping my friend. So that is what I did. I hosted a party, and I had so many friends interested and had so many sales within the first 3 days that I knew this was a product that all women needed, and I signed up. Without ever having had a cami touch my skin or having ever seen one, I didn't see a live like this, nothing. I was like, I know it's gonna be great. And here I am, 3 months later. I've had 4 promotions within the company. I'm number 4 in sales this month, and out of 600 and something on the team that I belong to. I have 6 ladies under me, and there is just so much room for growth in this company. Any of you that may have done direct sales before, this company is nothing like what you've worked with. We are a true sisterhood. Everyone is so supportive, from the person underneath you to the CEO of the company. They will get back to you, they will help you, they will hold your hand and help you get started every step of the way. That being said, I literally was listening to a headquarters training call when I was getting ready to come and do this live, a live training call, and they announced that they brought back what's called, I think it's called the mini starter kit. For only $149, you can join this company today. They are only running that special until the end of this month, till October 31st. I bought the Fresh Start Kit, which is $249, and I made my money back and started making profit in 2 days. Okay, that's how much women want a bra alternative. Okay, if you are at all interested in doing this, you can do it as a full-time job and make as much money as you want. I do it, I say I do it this way, I do it in the cracks of my life. I am super busy. I run another business. I help take care of my parents that have dementia. I raise my family, and I do Ruby Ribbon. And I've had great success because it's just that great of a product. So that concludes, how to measure, because my assistant's gonna get on me if I don't do that. When you get with me about, when you're interested in a cami and you're ready to let me help you with sizing, 2 measurements that are the most important. If you give me no other information, I need these 2 pieces of information. You're going to measure with shirt off, bra on, shirt off, preferably a non-padded bra. You're going to measure just under the girls. This is what I'm going to tell you. I want it snug. I don't want you not being able to breathe, because that's the whole point. You can breathe in your camis. But I want you to put it about as tight as you think you're gonna want it, okay? I like a little give, so we're all good. That is measurement 1. That is, if I tell you just under the girls, that's what I want. If you hear me use the word anchor, that's what I want. Your second one is bust line. That is all around at the fullest part of your girls, which is normally nipple line, okay? So what we do is, when you give me those 2 measurements, I'm gonna subtract. And if you are more than 5 inches difference, we are going to size up. So if you give me a 38 right here, then more than likely, I'm going to recommend a 40 cami. Our camis do not have specific cup sizes, okay? They are proportional to the size that you're ordering. So obviously, if you, let me show this. Where's my light pink? Super light pink original. I'm gonna show you something here. Okay, this is a 32, which is the smallest size we make. See that? This in an original. This is a 50. Okay, I can't even really compare those. Okay, these are both an original. They're obviously not the same length because they're gonna get bigger proportionally as your size gets bigger. So, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, cup size. Yes. Light support fits I'm gonna borrow this pedal from Ruby. Light support fits a C cup on down. So when you get your cami in, if it's a little big, that's a good reason for your pedal, is it's gonna finish filling out that cup. But if you get your cami and it's too tight in the cups, okay, because we have fit up to an O cup. Y'all, I didn't even know the letters went that high in a bra. But if you get yours in and it's too tight, what you're gonna do is you're literally gonna work your fist in that cup every day before you put it on. You're gonna just stretch, okay? This one's gonna be a little stretched out because I always use this one for my demonstration. So you can see those cups have a lot of room in there. This is a 50, so even though the biggest we make is a 50, we have fit women up to a 56 and even a 58 because our camis really do warm and form to fit your body. Does anybody have any questions? If not, I think I've covered pretty much everything. Yep, we talked about hostessing. We have some specials this month. For Breast Cancer Month, we have some really good specials for our customers, for our hostesses, and for our stylists. Our customers, if you spend $79, which is basically one of our full support camis, you unlock the ability to get into what's called the NBCF, National Breast Cancer Foundation Boutique. And some of the colors, the reds, the pinks, which this is a really cute little, you can see the design on that, that's called Sweetheart Rose. All the reds, the pinks, this one that I have on, I told y'all I was gonna flash, this wine color, and yeah, the pink is actually called Blush. Those colors all are in that boutique. You can order up to 3 items out of that boutique at 25% off. Sandy LaFleur says, how does it look on? Want to see mine? I think I just showed you. This is the lace full support, okay? I am a 38E, okay? I don't have mine. I just took a shower and I didn't even adjust mine 100% properly. But this is the lace full support. Everything you can see, I'm all smoothed here. If I take this off, I look like a little can of biscuits, okay, y'all? And you can kind of tell a little bit more in the back because I didn't smooth it down after my shower. But you should be very well held up. There's no gaping here. It goes up high under your arms. It goes up high in the back to give you the back support. I guess that's what you were asking. How does it look on? If you weren't, you got to see it anyway. So if we don't have any other questions, that's about it for me tonight, ladies. So I'm going to make this video shareable so that everybody can watch the replay, and I can't wait to get with each and every one of you for sizing and styling and help everybody to ditch their bra. Have a great night, ladies.